Welcome to the Isle of Man TT 2024. The bikes are ready and everybody is raring to go. It's set to be some exciting racing and we cannot wait to get going.
Starting first, Pete Bounce and Jevon Walmsley. And of course, Ben Birchall unable to take the start. Here are the Crow brothers. What can they do? This always looks so nervous, doesn't it, on the sidecar outfit?
Have a listen to that engine scream. Oh,
lovely. Oh, he's pulled off to the side of the road.
World and British champions.
Ryan and Callum Crow closing down on Pete Bounce. They're fantastic performance. They're hunting for that win, aren't they?
Class act. Oh, and the gap's closed. Nice, clean pass. Oh, just floating that sidecar wheel. That really is a very, very daunting turn.
Look at this.
Callum Crow like an acrobat, twisting, flying his body and hit that pass.
Bounce and Walmsley back up the inside. They run wide though. The Crows blast back into the lead.
This is unbelievable.
I'm still in awe of the passengers every single time we see it. Really pushing hard.
But we don't want to speak too soon.
Brilliant. That is high speed start. I'm in awe. I really am. They first TT win for Ryan and Callum Crow.
Riding with a level of skill and speed well beyond their years.
Hard to describe. You've just lived your dream with your brother. That's all we ever wanted in life, really, is to win a TT. And
loads of people out there waving and cheering. It's great. It's really good.
It feels like a bit of a dream, to be honest. I feel like I'm going to wake up and it's going to be race day all over again.
Riding around this place is just awesome, isn't it? You know, like the speeds and whatnot.
It's not only a race, it's everything around it.
Oh, how good's this? Where else would you want to be? Nothing prepares you for that. I'm down there in the fair and I'm just watching the curve come there.
It's really good to be back. I love riding my sidecar here.
As far as the TT goes, it's a pretty perfect start in my book.
It's got to take a lot of time to get used to how fast you're actually going.
It's all a bit surreal, really, but what an amazing place.
Here comes the tap on the shoulder and we're underway. Here they are, number 3.
It's a man with some serious experience, Dave Molyneux.
Oh, listen to that. Let's see what the gaps are looking like this time around. Oh dear, pulling up already.
The Honda is singing, absolutely nailed it.
Very good.
That's lap record pace, actually, if it were a player.
Unreal. Right now you've got, what, 5 outfits fighting it out for third. Wouldn't that be a story if Dave Molyneux looked it on the podium this afternoon? And he is up for this one. He's up for the fight.
Braking hard now. Oh, yeah.
What?
That was a big jump, all 3 wheels.
Love that footage.
That's so committed, that bike's loud.
Wow! That's under lap record pace. They've got ahead of Ben and Kev on the road.
Lap record might be on.
Oh, they're just outside by a 10. That's incredible. Absolutely incredible. What a performance. Will they join the 120 club as well? They celebrate over the line and they do join the 120 club.
Yeah, TT 2024. Not bad.
I'm so happy. I'm so thankful to Kev. He did a mega job.
I'm delighted. I didn't expect it, so over the moon. Absolutely amazing to do that. An absolute dream come true.
Yeah, the Manx took over today, didn't they? Massive thank you to Chris Bowman and his team for all the dedication he puts into the sidecar. It's unbelievable.
Hello, three-wheelers around the world. Welcome to the Isle of Man TT 2025. And finally, the sun has come out to play. So that means that our 3 wheels get out to play on the world-famous Isle of Man TT mountain course. And of course, to my left and to your right, I have the great Chet Laidlow.
Hello, I'm good.
How are you?
Oh, very good. A lot better now I'm here, Hayley. It's great to be back into it.
And feel that sunshine as well. We've had some really awful weather here. Considering the last few weeks in the UK has been tremendous. It has been a little bit challenging getting this started. But finally, the guys and girls will be going out on their 3 wheels and heading out around that mountain course. And we cannot wait to get chatting to them and cannot wait to get seeing some lap times as well. So, Jack, welcome back. It's so great to finally be here, isn't it, and getting going.
Oh, it's absolutely marvellous, Hayley. As you said, the weather's not been so good this week. They only managed to get the newcomers lap out on yesterday morning. But tonight we've got a 40-minute session, so we should be able to get 2 laps in, which would be very, very, very handy for them, especially the newcomers. There's 13 newcomers in the sidecar class alone. That's a lot of brand new faces to the circuit, and it's so great to see. There's also people like returning that we haven't seen for a long time, like Gordon Shand and the Frank Clays. I mean, he hasn't raced here since 2022. He's had 3 years out of it, so it's great to see him back again. And he'd be desperate just to get out there, get them wheels turning, get them laps under his belt. Do you know what I mean?
Come back to those newcomers then, shall we? The lineup and the names that is joining us and the calibre of newcomers. It's pretty exciting to see for the future of the sidecars in the TT, isn't it?
Absolutely. I mean, look, number 10, you've got newcomer Steve Kershaw. He's partnered up with former podium finisher Rhys Gibbons in his chair. But Steve Kershaw is 2-time British champion. He's finished twice third place in the World Championship. He's a tremendous driver. He hasn't rode an F2 before the start of this year. He rode an F2 for about 10 years, but he's come back to it and taken like a duck to water. He took a win. He's took some national wins already this season. He's been on the podium at FSRAs. They're really, really getting along well together. I think it's going to be a very interesting TT for them. And then, of course, number 12, you've got George Holden paired up with Mark Wilkes. George Holden is, of course, the son of John. He's part of the furniture, isn't he, TT? So he'd be wanting to go out there and see what he can do. You've got now a very exciting newcomer pairing is number 15 of Kieran Clark and Andrew Johnson. Now they're the newcomer, as I say, newcomer team. None of them have seen the track before Monday morning, but that pairing, they do hold the lap record for the pre-TT. They hold the current lap record around that Motor Albert circuit. They did the 700 last year and did a very respectable result there, and they're really showing the potential, and the Scarborough as well, the Others Mount meetings. They're really showing the potential at road racing. I think this is going to be. And after they had a little bit of a moment on the newcomers lap, but I think they're going to love it, and I'm really excited to see how they're doing. But we've got newcomers right through the field, and not just from the UK as well. Yeah. We've got former French champion Steve Palacoeur, partner with Jan Drill. They're new to the circuit. They've had a lot of problems, unfortunately. They didn't get the newcomers lap in, so they're going to go out on the back of the field tonight and try and just get maybe one speed control and then another lap in after that. We've also got Bruno Matern and Mathilde Julie. They've been racing in the Northern Sidecar Cup, which is basically like a European Championship. They decided to come here this year. Once again, they're completely new pairing to the circuit. They're going to be very interesting to see how they're running. They're setting off number 24 ahead of Stephen Palacoeur. They'll be probably similar paces, and it'll be interesting to see how those European boys fare up this week.
Absolutely. There's so much experience in that paddock coming in as newcomers, but also that they've been tapping into. And we had quite a few of the newcomers actually in the studio, haven't we, the last couple of days. I think they've been happy for us to pull them out of the paddock to get away from the wet and damp conditions here and just get out of their bubble for a bit and head up to the three-wheeling studio. So gratefully we managed to pin some of the newcomers down and just share some of their stories really, and the inspirations behind why they're here, why they chose to do this, why, some of them are experienced, some of them aren't necessarily too experienced, but it's the dream, it's the pinnacle, isn't it, for sidecar racers to come and do this famous and extremely challenging, but wow, what a thrilling course.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, if you kept up with the free wheels matter, up to speed. Sorry, we just started. It's a new thing. Up to speed. They're on YouTube now. But we're talking to Eric Lenser and Anis Rosé yesterday, and Eric's done a TT a few times before on a solo, but he decided to take up doing sidecars so he could come back to the TT with his partner in the chair. That's just a beautiful story, isn't it? And they're both really happy to be here, and you can tell they're just really enthusiastic to get out and just enjoy the TT for every single thing it is, isn't it?
Yeah, and Bullin Racing, they were our first guys that we spoke to yesterday, and their inspiration of just being sat here watching 3 years ago, and they just literally came here to TT and thought, right, we're going to buy a sidecar, and here they are 3 years later. It's incredible.
I know, it's great, and also it's great to hear the fact that the people coming in from the wider field, there's a lot of sidecar racers now that are, okay, they're new, but their parents did it, their uncles did it, there's someone in their family or friends used to race. But now they were completely new. The story is they were sat at the bottom of Bray Hill and I said, I like that. And just did it, which is absolutely fantastic. And you should have seen the smiles yesterday, Hayley. They were beaming. The face was stretching.
Right, so let's get back to the top of the table then, I guess, right? So we're talking about returning drivers and passengers too, but let's talk about, we'd like to particularly touch on Birchall. So Ben is back, which is absolutely fantastic, but back with a different passenger again.
Yeah, so this year Ben is partnered with Paddy Rosney. Paddy's had 7 years of experience around the TT. This will be Paddy's 7 years of TT. And they're on a new style of bike. Unfortunately, Paddy Rosney used to be the passenger to Lewis Blackstock. They've parted ways, but Lewis is also here as well. This year he's got newcomer Oscar Lawrence on. Oscar is an outstanding passenger. He's not much older than me. but he's had British Championship podiums. They started the season together, and last weekend at Donington they took a win and a podium, and it's his first ever national win for Oscar. He is getting on really, really well together. It'll be really interesting to see. But yeah, come back to Ben Birchall and Paddy Rosney. They're setting off number 3 this year. As I say, the style of bikes changed. Ben's always innovating, isn't he? He owns the LTR company, and he's always trying to make it go faster and faster. But yeah, they've been doing some club meetings just to test the bike, and they'll be getting on okay, I think, together. Ben Birchall's also back on a F1 chassis in the domestic scene, and he's getting on okay there. He's two top 5 finishes at Donington, so yeah, well, there we go.
It's going to be exciting.
Isn't it, Joe?
Well, we were talking before we came on air about our predictions. It's been a tricky one. So shall we put them in place? Predictions for 1, 2, 3, Jack Laidlow?
Well, now, let me think. So, setting off 1, 2, 3, we've got the Crows, Pete and Birchall. I think there's a fair chance it could say that, like, the Crows, Pete and Birchall. But the thing is, Pete Founds is able to do a 120 mile an hour lap on a bike that like a conventional bike, not with a new lay-down engine. He is now on a lay-down engine bike, which is phenomenal. It'll be really, really interesting to see how it goes, because he hasn't been able to finish many races this year. There's a lot of mechanical issues. But if he can get on that, and if he can cock a leg over that and get it working, I think he's going to fly on that. So honestly, I think it's going to be Pete, then Crows, and then Ben Birchall. But that's if they all can finish. I think the mechanical is going to play a massive element.
That is the thing with this mountain course. It's reliability, isn't it? It's getting finished. It's getting round the course. So I'm going to go Crows. I'm going to go... it's a tricky one, isn't it? I'm going to go Founds.
Yeah.
And then I'm actually going to throw a wild card in there.
Here we go.
I'm going to go Lee Crawford.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, he's starting off number 4 this year, and he's running a standard engine. So yeah, no, he's
could be the winner.
He's certainly
standard class.
Yes, because obviously we must say that there's a couple of changes coming to sidecar class. So now there's going to be essentially 2 races in one. There's the overall sidecar winners, which is it's limited to 600cc engines, but you can tune them, you can have them in any position you want, and there's a lot more advantages that you can get out of those. And they are the bikes that Ben and Tom did the first 120 mile an hour lap on. Crows run both races on last year. So there's going to be that class, but there's also going to be the standard class, which is the engine back up in the upright position underneath the chest, and also obviously with no tuning or anything on it at all. It's just to try and even it out. But the winner of the standard class will be on the TT podium as well at the end of the 2 races. Now, the other big change in the sidecar world, the top 10 is non-seeded now. So although the Crows may have the number 1 plate, any one of these 33 sidecars could be setting off first down Bray Hill on Saturday afternoon. So it's a very, very exciting year for sidecars here at the TT.
This motorcycle must be removed immediately. The roads are due to close. Thank you.
You got a little update there. There you go. So the roads are due to close in a couple of minutes. So we'll be heading down to the Holden area. We head down there very, very soon. It's exciting that top 3 is kind of like you say. In a way, we're all kind of seeing it set already, isn't it? You know, Ben and Paddy together, they should be great. Paddy's experience around here, it's going to be exciting to watch.
The difficulty for Paddy is the speed of Ben Birchall. He's a lot quicker than what Paddy's used to, but I'm sure he's going to take to it, and she's going to have a fantastic time. He's a very very skilled passenger, Paddy Rosney.
Yeah, great. Well, listen, Jack, thank you.
Thank you.
Jack will be doing the daily down low after this live, so please do stick around. It'll be a separate programme to this, but he will be back, heading around the paddock, checking in with everyone after the session.
That's 21 to 50, Superbike and Superstock to technical inspection. Thank you.
There we go. Jack Laidlow, thanks so much. I'll see you soon. All right then, you come with me. Oh, like our cameraman is going to be very careful of these extremely steep stairs. All right, so as we walk, I'll just guide you through what's actually going on here and around the paddock. So this is technical inspection. You just heard that announcement. So you see the solo riders heading in there. Our three-wheelers actually went through technical inspection at 4 o'clock today in order to get them ready and get them in the holding area before they headed out. And then just to your right here, you've got the Hailwood Centre. So Mike Hailwood, with of course a legend around this course on solos once again. And the Hailwood Foundation are very much a strong presence in the paddock, and they support three-wheelers and two-wheelers in their sport. So they give them a donation, so they nominate riders or newcomers. So they'll be doing the awards, the Hailwood Awards, in that centre tomorrow. So if you are around and you want to come and support them and meet the riders as well that they are supporting, you can head to the Hailwood Centre in the paddock and come and get involved. And I'll be doing them for them, actually. I'm on the committee. So here we go. This is where the passes begin. So you head on up here, you see the guys waiting for inspection, and then we're going to head up now into the holding area. So as Jack and I were saying, it's super exciting lineup. You know, the lineup of newcomers coming this year, not only this year, but we saw it if you caught up on the pre-TT Classic coverage that we did at the weekend. You will see the lineup on the calibre of newcomers that we had entered into the pre-TT Classic at the weekend was pretty phenomenal as well. And we touched base with Greg Lambert and his Sidecar Racing School. It's so important to keep giving that a little nod, because he is churning out some great students, some great sidecar drivers and passengers. So if you do want to give it a go, make sure you head to his Facebook page, Greg Lambert Racing School. Check it out. You can sign up, have a little go, and actually do some training with the man himself. So here we are. It's a very busy holding area, and they're all ready to go. Have a chat. Ross Buchanan, here we go. The sun is shining. We're going to go.
How we doing? You all right?
Yeah, you?
Yeah, well, this morning you'd never think it, would you?
I know. I really didn't think it was going to go, so I'm so glad that the weather predictions were actually right.
They actually were. You could never predict. No, it's fantastic. Look at it. It's sun's shining, roads are drying, and we're going to get out, and then everyone gets to watch some racing, don't they?
And you've only got one newcomer lap in.
Yep.
Now you can finally get another one, and maybe two potentially.
Potentially two if we're lucky, but we'll see how it goes. You know, we'll see how we feel after the first one. We're not going to push ourselves too quick. So go out for the first one. If you're feeling good, we'll carry on for a second one and go from there. Yeah,
and
perfect.
Conditions-wise, it's slightly different, isn't it, from when you went out on your newcomers lap? You can get up a little bit of pace, but it's going to be hopefully better, more comfortable conditions for you potentially.
Yeah, well, to start off with, it's dry. Well, as far as we know, at the moment, most of the track looks dry. Up the mountain looks dry. We looked on the webcams and stuff like that. Whereas yesterday, you know, it was rain, it was wet, it was slippy. So going to feel a bit more confident in knowing that the tyres are going to be gripping to the road a bit more and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, we're looking forward to it. Can't wait to get out.
Great. We were just filling everyone in about you guys coming in the studio. So anyone that hasn't caught up on your chat, it's really great to hear more of your story and how it's only taken you 3 years when you finally made that decision just to get here. And it's a pretty phenomenal and inspirational story.
Well, if you've got a dream, you've got to chase it at the end of the day. Don't hold back, because you never know what's around the corner, do you?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, listen, Ross, thanks so much. Have a great one. You just joined me three-wheeling. Have fun.
Cheers.
Thank you. Doing so we're finally going to go out. The sun is shining,
thankfully.
Everyone is a bit happier and thankful that we're actually going to get these three wheels down that Bray Hill and enjoying them again.
Yeah, looking good. Today looked a bit like a write-off this morning. It was kind of just been lazy going. It's going to be a bit of a bad day, wet all day, and the last hour is kind of dried up. Sun's come out and we're going to get to have a little bit of a play, so looking forward to it. Yesterday was a bit hard, just newcomers lap, Rain came down across the mountain, so conditions weren't great. Didn't really learn anything, but it was nice just to get to see the course, get your eye in, kind of make sure all the marker points you've been studying the last couple of months were right and getting a feel for everything. So it was sort of good, but any of the mountain bit was just kind of a write-off. So now it's kind of our first proper lap where we take in a bit of data and get a bit of a feel for the bike.
Great. And you've been tapping into the knowledge of your teammate, obviously, as well, and helping you get prepared.
Yeah, it's great having Dave here. He's raced for a couple of years, done Southern, done Scarborough. We're also very lucky. We've Derek Lynch, who's taken a year out on the spanners, giving us a lot of wealth of knowledge and a good help, letting us be able to kind of relax and taking a good workload for us.
Great. And is there anyone else in the paddock that you've been tapping into for experience and knowledge?
You know yourself, just chatting around different people. Had a couple of good people behind me throughout the winter just giving me a hand, so there's always a wealth of knowledge. Luckily for me, coming from my family, just a bit of knowledge there, a bit of support, so it helps.
Awesome. Well, listen, enjoy it, and we'll catch up with you later. Freewheeling. Awesome, thank you. Wayne Lynch, of course, we normally see on the lineup and the entry list at the TT, but he's there with the team, with the number 31 outfit. As Luke was saying, supporting them, guiding them through the process, which is a priceless person to have on the team, supporting them. Welcome to the Alabat TT.
Hello, how are you?
I'm great. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm really good, thank you.
Yeah, the sun is shining. You're finally going to get out of Maria. How have you been feeling in preparation for this?
I haven't really felt nerves yet, although they're starting to kick in now. But I can't wait. I'm so excited.
Look at that. You can see your face is beaming. So we saw Alice was a superstar down on the Ballown course and graduated now. You've signed up with Maria. It's just so wonderful to see such a talent, such a young talent coming through the ranks as well, and now committed to this. So I'm looking forward to seeing what you do, but more so just seeing your face when you come back in.
Yeah, Maria said that. I think it's going to be beaming. I hope so, anyway.
And how's Dad doing?
I think he's just as nervous, if not more nervous than I am. But I'm just following in his footsteps, so it's a really nice thing to do.
And how did the newcomer lap go for you?
It went really well. Unfortunately, it was wet on the mountain, so we had to slow down then. But going up to the gooseneck, it was really good. I knew where I was going, which was a nice feeling, obviously. So it went really well.
Great. Well, listen, have a great one, have fun. Look forward to speaking to you later. Alice Smith, everyone. Thank you. Thank you. Maria Costello, everyone. Maria, you've got quite a young talent coming through there. You've accosted and now have with you, and now it's just going to be such an exciting pairing to watch.
I think she accosted me, actually. She didn't want to miss out on this TT this year, so no, it's absolutely wonderful working with Alice. And yes, she's young, but she's very talented, lots of potential. Really looking forward to just building up throughout this practice week.
And with your experience here at the TT, you've experienced the stops, the starts, the waiting rounds. So it's so just great, isn't it? The sunshine, and we can finally get going.
I honestly wouldn't have bet on this sunshine today. This is fantastic to be going out and getting some laps in the sun, because it was freezing cold yesterday, wasn't it? So, and wet on the mountains. So this will be wonderful. Yeah, just steady away.
Thank you, Maria. Have a great one. Thank you. gents, Bruce and Mark. Are we feeling good?
Yeah, still here, another year older. Yeah, still
Look
here.
at these brand spanking leathers.
Yeah, they're not very figure hugging, are they?
Yeah, we all have to go with David Hasselhoff to zip them up, I'm afraid. But look, yeah.
They'll be right.
How is the bike feeling? How are you feeling?
Yeah, look, we didn't get out last night, obviously. It was only the newcomers. It's a new chassis to us this year. We've been out and about in it, but we've not been around here before on it. So, yeah, it's a bit of a learning curve. Go out tonight, try to gather a bit of data, see what the bike's like, see what we need to change and what we like, and go from there.
Yeah, we've got to go around last tonight because we're taking the newcomers that didn't go around yesterday.
Okay.
So we've got to do a newcomers lap with them.
Right.
If we get a chance to do a second lap afterwards, we're going to do our own thing.
Awesome.
So, yeah.
And this is the kind of conditions you want to be guiding them around in, isn't it, Bruce?
Yeah, very much so. I mean, last week we was here on holiday and it was just like this. But no more rain. No more rain.
No, thank you.
Yeah.
This is it.
Yeah.
Big man upstairs. Keep it here.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Well, listen, gents, have a great one. Good luck with getting that second lap in, and we'll speak to you later, yeah?
Cheers. We have all remaining super stock and super bikes to technical inspection. That's all remaining super stock and super bikes to technical inspection. Thank you.
Stephen Kershaw, how are we feeling?
Yeah, really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, look at this weather. I mean, it's like compared to this morning, I didn't think we were getting out. So yeah, mega. Can't wait to get another couple of laps in after first newcomers lap yesterday. So
How did the newcomer lap go for you?
yeah, I really enjoyed it. It was really good. Gary led us round. It was brilliant. It's a little bit wet on the mountain, and we just steadied away. And yeah, I loved every minute of it. So just made a couple of little comfort changes for tonight, and we'll see if we can get, like I say, a couple of laps in the sunshine.
You got the great Reese on with you. He's a wee legend that he is. He did so well last year, didn't he? So tell us how that pairing has been going for you.
Yeah, really great. We gelled straight away, and he's done a year here, but the experience that he's gained from that year with his Uncle Alan is phenomenal. So I'm trying to use that as well, and I think it's good because he's so calm. It's all new for me, and it's all into the senses. And Reese is like, yeah, totally fine. So it really makes my job. I just need to worry about me, and I know that Reese is more than capable of what I'm going to do this year. So that's just a weight off my mind, and as long as he's enjoying himself as well. So yeah, we've big plans for the future, and let's see how we go.
Great. Well, listen, enjoy it, and we'll catch up with you later. Thanks, Stephen. Thank you. Yeah. I'll just get my cameraman.
Attention, please say the TT course is now locked down. We're just making final preparations, but in the meantime, can we have sidecars number 1 to 10 up onto the start line, please?
We'll be quick. Hello, gents. Welcome to the Isle of Man TT. I know we caught up with you a little bit in the studio, so those of you that haven't caught up on it, Wiggett and Kevin came in the studio and shared some more of their stories, so make sure you tune into that. Wiggett, finally, we're going to go out.
Finally, the weather is good, so we hope the track is dry, but we will see how it goes. Yeah.
Excited, Kevin?
Yes, of course. We take it steady, see how the track is, and yeah, looking forward to it.
Good. And
can't wait.
You can't wait. Look at that face. Great. Well, listen, I know you're going to have to get your helmets on and everything. Yeah. Thanks for chatting to us. Enjoy it, and we'll speak to you later, all right? Cheers, guys. Thank you.
Firmate, can we have numbers 10 to 20 to the start line, please? Tension paddock. Any remaining machinery to technical inspection? Any remaining machinery to technical inspection? Thank you. Tension part Firmate, all remaining outfits onto the circuit, please. All remaining outfits onto the start line.
All right, so that is every sidecar outfit out there waiting to go. So it is an untimed session. So realistically, as Jack and I were saying earlier, some of them could potentially, hopefully all of them, get 2 laps in. So yeah, we've still got some newcomers. Good luck, Sarah. Yeah, we've still got some newcomers that will be, of course, taking it a little bit slower, holding back a little bit, but potential there, of course, to get 2 laps in. So really excited to see them go, and really excited to see their faces when they come back in. So we'll certainly be catching up with a few of them when they do return, as will Jack as well in the Daily Download later on as well. So as we leave these to head out, we're going to head back to the studio. We're going to be playing you a video, and the live timing is available online, so please do check that out on the TT Plus. But for now, I'm going to sign off from here in the holding area in Parc Fermé. We will be returning with you, with these guys, as soon as they return.
Yeah, I'm confident this year. You know, we're just going to come into the TT like we did in 2022 and just enjoy the TT, ride our bike, stay relaxed, let it flow and let it come to you.
There were some great times, weren't there, yesterday?
Yeah, yesterday the times were fantastic. Like, it's the first time on them new tyres, and 116 mile an hour the Crows were lapping at. 2 consistent 116 mile an hour laps.
When you just enjoy riding your bike, it all comes.
Fast one going in. I told you I was going to go fast.
Number 3, Ryan and Callum Crowe set the fastest lap of the week so far, 119.1 mile an hour.
You boys are on fire.
Thank you very much, Hayley. Yeah, it's been a lot of hard work. We're getting there now.
Feeling good?
Yeah, feeling tremendous. Yeah, real good.
I just want to say slick and smooth, and it's pretty exciting to watch us out there.
Thank you very much.
Listen, all the best. Have a great session, and we can't wait for the race tomorrow.
Thanks, Hayley.
Special occasion. Those boys have been working hard to get that win, and for Manx guys from the Isle of Man to win at the Isle of Man TT races, it's pretty special to witness.
Let's make some noise for the first Manx winners since Dave Molyneux in 2014. The winners of the three-wheeling sidecar race 1 is Ryan and Callum Crowe.
Congratulations! That was such an incredible race to watch. How was it for you boys to stand on that top step with everyone around you, finally taking a win?
Amazing, Hayley. It's hard to describe. You've just lived your dream with your brother. What else can you ask for? That's all we ever wanted in life, really, is to win a TT, and we've done it. Did it as together, so can't get better than that.
Callum, congratulations. Look at that smile. And you just met Ricky Carmichael.
I don't know what's... I've just met Ricky Carmichael.
No way.
And he was like, you legend. I was like, wow, you're a legend. It was amazing. That was just a walk. That was like, whoa. Yeah.
I realise we're all, like... He is a legend in our eyes, because we used to do motocross and stuff. We watched Ricky Carmichael. He's like... He's amazing. He's like... But then... For him to come here and watch us do what we do, it's just like, you don't realise how big the TT is, do you? It's one of the biggest things in the world. for him to be stood on the exit of the stage saying congratulations, you legends, it's just like, you don't know how to sink that in, do you? It's like Ricky Carmichael of all people. It's like
Well, listen, gents, race 2, you are the boys to beat once again, right? It's going to be tough for Pete or anyone to just catch up with you. Of course, if Birchall Racing are back out there, that's another challenge for you to consider. But boy, those lap times, it's looking like you are definitely going to be on the podium, but that winner's waiting for you as well.
Yeah, Ben and Kevin will be back, and I'm sure they'll be back as strong as ever. They had a little incident on top of Mountain Mile. I know they're busy getting the bike ready and stuff like that, but you know, Wednesday might be a little bit different. It might be a good race to watch, like a real close race. So we'll see.
Can't wait to watch that race back again.
I know we might not get to roll off over the mountain so much on the third lap there with Ben in it. But hey, wish him all the best. I hope he gets out and I hope he comes and joins us on the line on Wednesday there. So
well, listen, go enjoy your celebrations.
Thank you very much, Hayley.
Boys, three-wheeling. Well done. The winners.
They've just dominated this week from the very first night of practice last Monday until today. They've just been on fire.
Top of the podium for the second time this week, ladies and gentlemen, your sidecar race 2 champions, Ryan and Alan Poe.
Well done, Callum.
Yeah, it's absolutely great. You know, we've achieved everything this year. You know, hard work does pay off, and a lot of dedication as well. You know, we're both as hungry as each other. Do you know what I mean? We want it as much as each other, and I think that's key. Do you know what I mean? Your brother's, you know, what he's doing. He knows what I'm capable of, and I can't thank the team enough. You know, Kell Properties come on board this year, and all my other sponsors. It simply just wouldn't be possible without them. I've been getting looked after by Vicky, Vicky Christian, physio every day. Not even when I've needed it, but she's just wanted, you know, to keep me fresh. But yeah, TT 2024, not bad.
And with Molly as well on the podium.
Absolutely, it's made our day. That to stand on the podium with a legend that's helping us so much this year is. I had a feeling when the red flag came out in that first race, when I heard who it was. Unfortunately, when we were on the grid, I looked at Molly and I thought it's going to be him. He's going to be there. But I just thought it's either going to be me or Ben or me, and then Dave Molyneux. 100%, it had to be him. And I know he had it. I know he had it in his gut to do it, and he did it. And fair play to him.
Superb, Manx massive, hey Jack?
Absolutely brilliant. Let's just say it again though, 120.335 mile an hour. That's fantastic.
Oh, I didn't have a clue we were on that lap, to be honest with you. It just came as with the chase, like I was chasing and chasing. I could see Ben, well, I could see his lights in the back, ahead of me, and I thought, I'm going, and every sector I was getting closer and closer, and then when it come round the hairpin, I thought, right, I've got your ear. So.
Oh, brilliant. And from a passenger perspective, is there much difference between 190 and 120 mile an hour lap?
Yes. Yes, there is.
Was it a well-earned victory then?
A very well-earned victory. You know, my team has been working absolutely non-stop all week, all year, all winter. We've been non-stop. You know, I don't even think we've been at home as much as we've been in the workshop. But no, a very well-deserved, hard-working team, dedication, so on, so on.
Well, of course, yourself and your team have developed that amazing bike, as well as your tremendous driving styles. It's a recipe for success, surely, yeah?
Yeah, of course it is. Hey?
The engineering.
Yeah, like I say, we decided to lie the engine down this year, and absolutely fair play to Lumley Engineering, who took the job on. They said, yeah, we can do that, we can do it. And from day one, absolutely no problems at all. Faultless.
Fantastic. I mean, that's just amazing. We were just saying before that 2/3 of that podium today was Manx. Does that make you feel add some more pride to the job?
Yeah, the Manx took over today, didn't they? It's all land. We stuck for it. So yeah, no, fair play. It's a Manx day.
I'll just say that, Mike. Just say, a massive thank you to Chris Bowman and his team for all the dedication he puts into the sidecars. It's unbelievable. I mean, the man is in the background somewhere, but I can't see him. But a big thank you to him. His dedication to sidecars as well is unseen of, and look what he's doing for a sport. It's freewheeling everywhere, and yeah. So thank you, Chris Bowman and his team. Thank you very much.
I agree. Thank you, Chris Bowman. And listen, boys, what does the Crow celebrations look like?
I'll tell you what it looks like. Fish and chips, right? A lot of beers.
Breakfast in the morning.
Full English breakfast.
And chocolate pancakes.
And chocolate pancakes, because I've been eating rabbit food for how long? And it's all going in the bin for now. And I'll have a couple of weeks off, and I'll get back to it. But I'm having a couple of weeks off.
Enjoy then. Enjoy. Listen, boys, thank you for an amazing TT. Well done, and go and celebrate.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
So I just got a little update for Lee Crawford and Scott Hardy's number 8 outfit. The delay was a suspension change, they said. So hopefully that's all going to be well. But everybody's gone out now for the session. And then we're going to come back when the guys return and check in with them and see how it went.
Well, we've just had some ridiculous luck. We had a very small oil bolt come out and it sheared, and half of it fell out and the other half, I think, fell into the engine because he went out in the next practice and he was flat out down Cronkivody Straight and 65, 70 psi oil pressure, and all of a sudden we had none. And he stopped it straight away. But you just wouldn't use that engine ever again. It needs a full rebuild. So we've put the number 2 practice engine in, and it seems pretty good. We had a very, very minor problem the other night, which we aired very much on the side of safety. But everybody's obviously in the same boat. We've had 2 sessions cancelled, and I mean, there's some teams that haven't done a single lap. But that's a TT. There's things happen over here that just don't happen on the mainland. So you have to cater for every eventuality, and even then you fall short. But that is the TT. Lee and Scott, they're getting quicker every time they go out, and we'll be there or thereabouts maybe in a couple of years. But it takes a long time to get up to those speeds. But yeah, it's a brilliant place.
The main man himself, Lee Crawford, how are you doing, sir?
Yeah, very well, thank you. Just snapped for breakfast this morning and ready to go. So hopefully today goes ahead, and yeah, we'll get on for it.
Yeah, but on two sessions today, you got the opportunity to get 4 or 5 laps in. Do you think you'll be going for many laps as possible?
Yeah, we've got a plan to do both sessions and do as many laps as we can. Like everyone, we've not had enough laps yet, so yeah, good. Obviously we've done 1 lap, which is difficult because we've only seen parts of the circuit once. I've seen to Glen Helen 3 times so far, so I've got that nailed. But yeah, after Glen Helen everything's a little bit of a blur, so we just need to get on and get working on the sectors that we know we're lacking in a bit. So, but no, good first lap, happy, standing start, nearly our personal best actually. And we backed off over the mountain a fair bit, so I know we've got a lot left in the tank for today's session. So.
Fantastic. And I take it the bike's at scrutineering at the moment, is it?
Yeah, I think so, otherwise someone's robbed it off us. But yeah, the lads have took it up there now for pre-checks, so just a bit of chill now until we're ready to go.
Spot on. And it's full tank of juicing for the first session?
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
I'm not bothered really, it is what it is. As long as all of us are in the same boat, go out with a full tank and see how we get on. I think it'll be a bit of a difference to some speeds out there. You don't really know what people are running, do you? So we've been doing the whole week so far in every session with about 30 litres in the tank every time. So that extra 10 litres ain't really going to make much of a difference, I don't think. The bike's geared and set up for a certain amount of laps for us. So it should be fun.
What a brilliant sidecar racing dynasty the Crawford, Jack. Mike has done it for years. He helped build the engines, tune the engines, and he's a great support in that. And of course, helping on the mechanicking side, you've got the legend Tony Baker.
Going well, yeah, we've done a couple of laps already. We're just making slow changes. We come in yesterday, realised that we could make another couple of changes. So this afternoon we just want to get a good couple of solid laps in. We're going to come back in, put the race engine in, and then we're going to go back out in the afternoon session, get another couple of good solid laps in, and then get ready for Friday, ready for next week.
Great.
Yeah.
And how have they've moved to the Kawasaki, of course, this year, so how have they found that transition?
Yeah, it's been hard, obviously. We've had a couple of teething issues, but we've managed to get on top of it all now, and we're ready to go.
Great.
Yeah.
Well, listen, have a great one, and thanks for chatting to us.
They are not the best TT, but they'll be out for the race this afternoon, which would be fantastic to see, of course. He's taken a year out and he's come back with the Kawasaki engine in, one of only 2 outfits to run the Kawasaki this year.
Who could have been on the podium, but in 5th place, Lee Crawford and Scott Hardy.
Team ARC Lee Crawford, they have another problem during the shakedown lap. Their engine failed, and therefore they've had to rush in the last 24 hours to get another Kawasaki sent over from England to the Isle of Man. They have been flat out working. It has been a marvel. I can't wait to see them out on track. They really deserve a good result today.
Had a little issue, just kept losing voltage for some reason, not sure why. We pulled up with the Crosby, had a look at all the sensors, did what we could do there. Couldn't really find it. So the chap there said, look, the roads are closed now. You can get down to the Costa, the T-junction bit if you want. So we rang the team and said, look, can you come and get us? They said, yeah. Fired it up, it just drove all the way back fine. So we got back, we found another connection just not quite right. Engine seems absolutely fine this time. Had to go to Hersham yesterday to pick it up, so I'm up to here. But no, we're good. We're good.
The TT life, I suppose it's somewhat glamorous, if that's what you call glamorous. But yeah, it's hard. It's difficult. We're getting there.
You guys, the lap times. What are you hoping for to get from race 2 today?
A finish.
Yes.
A finish, but by all means, we won't be hanging about.
Yeah.
We won't be hanging about.
Well, I'm excited to see what you guys do. All the best. Thanks so much. Freewheeling.
It's good, it's a new challenge, new beginning, and I'm looking forward to it, you know. Make sure everything's right on the bike, and then we'll just chip away. Where Kev's comfy, we'll push, and you know, where we need to work, we'll work, but he'll be fine. Kev's great, and I'm really looking forward to just getting going and enjoying riding around the TT, and we'll build up and see where we get to towards the end of the week, so yeah.
Tell you what a beautiful bike that is. I mean, look at the engine down here. It's nearly completely flat for all the aerodynamics, and the airbox on top with the intake coming in at the bottom and the beautiful work done to the exhaust. It is an absolutely stunning bike with a fine, fine piece of engineering. Now, of course, you might have heard this morning that the Birchers were involved with a crash. Now, I can tell you, they are both okay. They were in hospital, but they're fine. The bike in the back as well. However, I'm not sure whether they'll be out this afternoon or indeed for the rest of the TT. That is still unclear. Ben Birchall, obviously, it's great to see you back out there here this afternoon. How's it been? You've had a fair eventful week.
Yeah, it's been a bit eventful, but we're all back together and on track to get out around this beautiful track again for another lap. Yeah.
So, are you just this afternoon then? Just trying to run the bike in, make sure it's all right again after the incident last week?
Yeah, just a shakedown. I mean, everything's perfect. It won't be going out if it wasn't. But just normal shakedown, normal prepare for the race tomorrow. Yeah.
A lot of us seeing a picture of everything being repaired. Do you think that'll affect the bike in any way?
No, definitely not. It's fine. It's just give a little insight into what goes on to get it ready. You know how that happens every year in the winter time, and it was nice credit to the lads that's helped me out. Without them, it won't be on track.
Spot on. Now, of course, your machine is a beautiful feat of engineering. It's very much a prototype chassis, very unique. When you come across problems such as the incident having to rebuild the bike, does its uniqueness create a challenge trying to get parts, etc.?
Yeah, it does. It does. It is more prototype than normal, but we had enough stuff, and we had some great help from the Isle of Man Steam Packet Company getting parts across, and Francesco down in Douglas did an amazing job with the paintwork along with Roger, and then Island of Wraps, he's put all the sponsor names back on it as it was, so super job.
Yeah, we had a good beginning, but after we had some crash in mountain, so now everything is fixed, so we can't wait to be back on the TT course.
Now, of course, you did have a few injuries. I saw you working out on a crutch, but you must feel better and ready to go back out again?
Yeah, we worked quite hard with the physio, so they did a really good job. So now we are ready to do one lap.
I bet you never thought you were going to be here this time last week.
Yeah, no, it's good to be back, and then the weather is nice, sunny, so can't wait to be back on a course.
The Birchall outfit is back. Ben Birchall and Kevin Russo were very, very happy with Tuesday night's shakedown lap. They are looking forward to the race this morning.
Second position on the Wicklow Blackwell Hager Honda LCR, Ben Birchall and Kevin Russo.
Congratulations. What a sweet end to what could have been a slightly bitter TT for you, Ben.
Yeah, definitely. Hard work and perseverance got us back on the grid and got us on the box, which is brilliant. I'm so happy. I'm so thankful to Kev. He did a mega job, and the help and support that we had getting the bike built is just unprecedented. I don't think that would have happened anywhere else in the world. The Manx guys really dug in, and my team dug in, and we got back.
But Kevin, welcome to the TT.
Yeah, it's very good to be on a podium after what we had on a qualification. So yeah, it cannot be perfect. Of course, we want to be first, but you know it's already a good point, and we're gonna work hard to be back stronger next year.
And the TT paddock, as Ben was just highlighting then, it's another level with how special and unique it is, isn't it? You've been in some paddocks in your career already. How was the TT differ to everything else that you've been competing in?
I think I never signed so much autograph in 2 weeks now. I think yeah, it's something special, you know. To be it's not only a race; it's everything around it, the people, and then the atmosphere, and then everything. So it's just a big package, and then of course what he achieved in his career, Ben. It's a big thing, and I'm so proud to be riding with him.
Jack, great to see these guys on the podium, wasn't it?
Oh, it certainly is. New payment, of course, this year. Not only have you overcome the problem this week, but you've overcome the problem in the wider scene as well. Kevin, it's your first ever TT race finish, isn't it? Never mind on the podium.
Yeah, you know, it's good. Yeah, if we think about that, first race finishing and then first podium, so yeah, it's really good for me.
Ben, during the winter, you and Tom obviously split up for a bit of that must have been a massive challenge to overcome.
Yeah, Tom decided that he'd done enough, and I think he certainly had. You know, the success that we've had has been so nice and so special, and you know, I could only thank him for what we've achieved. So I had to make a decision whether it was my time to stop or my time to carry on, you know, and I had to do it quick because I knew that lad there he'd be a wanted man, and I was lucky enough to get him, and he agreed to do it for me. So yeah, I'm thrilled, and it's good. From here we can just build now. It's the first one together, and no mean feat to get on the podium at that.
You and Tom, you were together for 20 odd years, and yet now you seem to really gel together.
We have, definitely, yeah. Yeah, his breath's quite smelly, but other than that, he's okay.
Just come in. Tell us a little bit how that was for you.
I'm a man, I can't multitask. Should we stand still? Yeah, it was all right. We had a little, we had a little issue in the first lap. It felt all right until then, but yeah, second lap was all right. We just settled down, didn't we? Steady away and just tried to smooth it all out. So little teething problems, haven't we? But we'll get there.
And Manuel, how was it for you?
Yeah, just struggle a bit where it's bumpy. Just get used to it and be comfy, but the rest is alright. And yeah, same like Todd said, just steady away and get faster and faster, just slowly.
And what about lap times? Did you get an update on those?
No, 7th for something. So okay. It's not really important to us at the minute. We want to enjoy it and have fun and just keep riding round. So anything more than that's a bonus to us.
Great. Well, listen, enjoy it.
Todd's gone up for it, like he's got his lad, and he's been in this paddock since he's been that big, you know what I mean? Yeah. And he's got his own man helping him, so Todd, you can see he's relaxed. The bike's the whole package is good, and you know what I mean? I think he'll do well this week. I'd be very surprised if he don't.
Yeah, no, he's done his homework and listened to what I've told him. I thought it would take him a bit longer than a couple of laps to learn it, but he said he's not struggling anywhere. He's leaving everywhere with plenty of room, so it'll just come now, just gradually come to him.
You're not missing racing?
Yeah, a little bit.
That's below the belt asking Gary that question.
It would have been hard work. I wanted him right this year, and then it would have been hard work both setting off together. It would have been hard work.
We're just admiring your bike because we have to say it's one of the finest bikes turned out in the paddock. It looks beautiful, both when it's sat here and it's going around the track. And of course, you're both newcomers here. You've done some stunning times at 109 mile an hour. Have you done so far?
110.8, I think we did.
110.8 mile an hour lap. That is unbelievable. And also, Manuel, you've had a vast experience on sidecars, but mostly on the Formula 1 chassis. You've not had much on a Formula 2 before, so how are you finding it all?
Yeah, it's just different. We had a lot of training beginning of the year at Val de Vienne in France and then a bit in England. But of course, yeah, it's a different place and different type of racing. So it's learning everything from scratch.
Today we're going to go out 2 laps again, just keep getting the laps in. Then I think we've got a bit of time in between, so we're going to get a motor in, change the engine, brakes, tyres, everything like that. And then just 1 lap tonight to bed everything in, ready for the big 3 laps tomorrow. No, it's all right, yeah. But the sun's finally out. It's back to the proper Isle of Man now, isn't it? Getting used to it, and first time on the roads here that isn't in a car, so Yeah, the bumps and that's taking a bit of getting used to, isn't it? And just the sheer speed of being so fast for so long. You're nearly going as fast on a short circuit, but then there's usually a hairpin within 10 seconds time. So yeah, just to sit and hold it there so fast for so long is just getting your brain up to speed.
Yeah, great. And Manuel, have you been enjoying it?
Yeah, just get used to it. To be honest, the same like on the back is more also the bomb because you just jump in a platform like this all the time. But yeah, you just do some laps, and that's it, and enjoy it.
Sort of said to him, stay in the middle of the road, miss everything by a couple of feet, and a couple of years you'll be there. But it took him like 2 or 3 laps, so yeah, better than we thought.
Yeah, we've come in 112.9 or something, so happy as Larry with it. Last night we just went out, just run some stuff in, steady, ready for today. We're just going to treat it like another 3 laps of practice. Just go out and enjoy it, no pressure, and just try and get a finish and just be happy wherever we come.
Do you have any like pre-race routines or things that you do?
I do like a lot of stretching and try to drink, and I like to prepare myself quite early. I'm an early person, and then just go near the bike and concentrate, and that's it. Yeah.
Oh, super. How about you, Todd?
I just go to the toilet a lot.
Emmanuelle, she is unofficially the fastest female cycler competitor ever to go round this course.
In 7th place, newcomers Todd Ellis and Manu Clement. Well done.
It's a day of the last race. How are you feeling this morning?
Yeah, just waking up really, yeah. Just took the bike up to Scruton here and now and have a bit of a chill out before the race. At least the sun's shining in it and we can enjoy it and get back on the boat tonight. Yeah, just see it as another 2 laps. A bit less fuel than that, so time should be maybe a bit better on the first lap, but yeah, we'll see. We're just taking it as another 2 laps. Like I said, it's our first year learning, so definitely enjoyed it. Weather's not really played ball for our first year. We've not got the laps in that we thought we were going to get, which you massively need as a newcomer, but just another excuse to come back next year, innit?
Todd Ellis and Emmanuelle going off at Waterworks. Driver and passenger are okay. Hello, three-wheelers around the world, welcome back. We are just here in the holding area, if you will. This is the returning where the sidecars come back through the return lane and into the paddock here, into Parc Fermé, head back into the paddock. So we're going to catch them as they return. We have seen the crows come back, but they went straight down to their tent, to their awning. So I'm not sure, they must be going to work on the bike. So we didn't get a chance to catch up with them, but we have plenty more teams coming through now. You'll hear one coming. See who we've got here. Daryl Gibson. There's the Ramsons. That was... So we got Steve Kershaw there and Reese Gibbons returning in the number 10 outfit. Of course, we caught up with Stephen before he headed out with Reese, so maybe we can try and catch up with him once he's checked in with his team, just to see how those laps went. But we'll try and catch as many as we can as they come back through. Yeah, they all... It looked great. They all look great out there. They all look quite comfortable. But we'll just see what they think of their lap times and see what they think of the conditions of the course on this this fine sunny evening. All right, so let's keep an eye out. Chat?
No.
Yes. Jody Sims, Matty Sims' dad here. Just let the viewers know what you're just sharing with me, Jody.
We chose to go for 2 tonight and just said if it felt good on the first lap, then just push on through. We get 2 in tonight. The weather's looking good for the rest of the week, but you never know here. Well, you definitely know. So, yeah, it's looking good. So, see what they say when they come back.
Nice one, Jody. go?
Yeah, good. Yeah, it's all good. Just steady away, running an engine in, so literally steady.
Good. And what were the conditions like out there?
Not ideal.
Yeah.
A lot of rain flags, water flags out and stuff like that. Quite a few oil flags as well, to be fair. But yeah, nothing, marshalling spot on, absolutely. Everything was spot on to do with that. Really good. Really good.
Great. And Matty, finally, you got some laps in there. Tell us how that was for you.
Yeah, nice. It was nice and steady. We're just running in, and then first lap, it's on time, so we don't need to push hard, do we? And it's nice just to get a feel for the bike again. Because obviously Ben does the British, and I don't do much on the shorts, so it's just nice to go nice and steady and work my way in. Yeah.
Well, listen, thanks for chatting to us. I know you want to get the bike back, but nice on three-wheeling. Cheers, gents. Thank you.
Attention Park Ferme, just a heads up, when we start the next session we will do it in number order, so we will call up numbers 1 to 20, then 20 to 40 and then 40 onwards. Control out. Attention Park Ferme. Unfortunately, guys, we're going to have to put in a few minutes. We're not sure how long yet. We've got to wait for the sidecars to get a further distance away from the start line before we can start you off. So there will be a few minutes delay. I'll get back to you very shortly with a corrected time start. Control out.
So as you can see here, just the families and the teams and the friends within the team, they gather here. So they all come from the start line, they watch the sidecars go out, and then they'll all tend to come around here and gather. And you've got the big screen here where they can watch there, but they're all listening on their phones or watching on their phones. And it's very hard to tap into for a chat, otherwise I would pull them in. But they're also focused on waiting for their outfits to return. So you never really want to disturb them. So I always tend to lead them to it. But I'm sure we're going to get the great Des Founds for a little chat in a moment. I'm sure he'll be more than happy to chat. But there'll be a few of them coming back in very soon as the solos are getting ready to go out. So let's see who's going to be headed in next.
Attention Part 5A, attention Part 5A. Please know we're going to go for a 19:20. 19:20 start for the next session. Control out. to 20 to the start line, please. Numbers 1 to 20 to the start line. Just to call out to all riders, please be aware of the issues at Brandywell, the wet patches and the bump where the tarmac's been resurfaced. Drive out.
no, it was a good run. It was a man. But no, fun, enjoyed it.
Yeah?
Yeah, I was a bit anxious going out.
Yeah.
But no, that's settled the butterflies in the stomach.
Good, positive. Leeds, fill us in how that went for you.
Yeah, very good actually. Nice to get 2 laps tonight. The course actually isn't really that bad. A lot of bugs in places though, which I was surprised at. I ripped the tail off halfway through lap 1. I thought I'm going to need that later. But no, all good. The first time we've ever done 2 laps on the first official night. And this is the most laps we've ever done in any week. So yeah, positive, good. Team's done a good job. Scott nailed it there. I could feel him. We got over coming out last corner on the first lap, and he was nudging me to say, yeah, go on. So I was like, right, I'll take that then. So yeah, no, all good, happy. Yeah, good. Happy.
Thanks, gents. Nice one. Freewheeling.
Numbers 21 to 40 to the south road.
On how you feel that went?
Well, it's good to get the laps underway after the weather this morning, but like the Scott Gadora, how happy I am, and Oscar, he's just the first 2 laps and he's just on it straight away, and I can feel him and he's mint. Yeah, it's so good. Yeah.
Look at that face. Oscar, congratulations! You just got quite a decent little session in there. You're looking very happy.
Yeah, honestly, best week I've ever done in my life. That was amazing. I'm so happy. That's so good. But yeah, no, really happy, thank you.
Yeah?
Just mint, yeah.
And how was the course feeling? How was the bike?
Really good, yeah, so good. I wish we could have just done 3, just have 3 done, but that was amazing, honestly. Best thing ever, that.
Welcome to the Alaman TT.
Thank you.
41 to 60.
Cheers,
41 to 60 to the south round. Control out.
George Holden, newcomer, welcome to the Alaman TT. Fill us in on that.
Yeah, incredible. Absolutely love it. Yeah, so nice to get. Nice to get 2 laps under a belt and just a bit damp in places, but yeah, no, spot on.
And I just saw you greet Oscar there. You both gave each other a very strong embrace when you came back in.
Yeah, he's my old passenger, one of my best mates. You know what I mean? So yeah, every wishing well. You know what I mean? And yeah, nice that we can still both be doing it. And yeah.
And great that you've got such an experienced passenger around here with you, right?
He's fantastic. Yeah, absolutely brilliant.
Have a little chat with him then. Well done, George. Thanks. Mark.
Can we get rid of the bib now?
No, don't about that.
Welcome back, Mark. A new parent. It's great to see you here. Nice, very nice leathers. George didn't do too bad there, did he?
No, George done great for his. You know what I mean? Obviously, yesterday in that newcomers lap, we only got halfway round and then it started raining, and yeah, it was all wet over the mountain, and so we couldn't really get a feel for it there. But no, I mean, yeah, we set off then and felt comfortable, and George, you know, I didn't feel like he was doing anything that he shouldn't be doing, so I think let's roll on tomorrow.
Yeah, great. Listen, thanks for chatting to us, Mark. Take care, let you get back to it.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you. Bob Dawson, fill us in how that went.
Yeah, good.
Yeah?
Sort of goes where I remembered it went, so that's a good start. But just a few issues with me really. I need to get comfier in the bike. I think thinking about it, I had some more foam to sit me up a bit higher. It's been cutting the blood off to my legs, so the second half of that second lap was horrendous. But the first half of the second lap, we started sort of pushed on a little bit, and it was feeling good. So yeah, happy with the bike. Just me, my body.
Easy adjustments to make though, right?
Yeah. We got 2 laps in, which you know, with the weather like it is, that's the important thing, isn't it? Get the laps in, and then if we have to sort of, you know, get those minimum 3 in, then that's good. So yeah.
Well, listen, thanks for speaking to us. Marty scooted off there.
Run away, go track him down.
I know. Thanks so much, Bob.
Cheers.
It's Andy Hayes and Greg Lambert. Andy, fill us in on how that went.
No, it was great. It was nice to get 2 flying laps in as well. I mean, yesterday it was just newcomers lap really, which was good, but really happy. We tweaked a few things overnight and it was going well. Once we caught some traffic, got clear of that, then we were off. It was, good 2 laps on the first night really.
Positive. Greg, how was it for you?
Yeah, different bike to last night. You know, we had things set a little bit too hard, but I know it was a slow lap for newcomers, so it always changes anyway. I tell you what, did you see all the kids around? Yeah. There's so many kids around the circuit waving, and it's like, wow, what we got created here, and it's like really good to see. So thanks to all the kids.
I wasn't looking at them.
Well, I could see them in my line, both eyes, you know, but yeah, no, I enjoyed that. It's a good starting point for us. Bit tricky first lap because it was damp in places, and it was a bit having a look around, you know. Second lap come to life. I didn't set off where I was supposed to be because I just wanted a steady warm up, you know, and then we caught up to where we should have started. So dead chuffed about that, and it was all nicely coming together. So first night's practice, over the moon. Chuffed to bits.
Excellent. Great. Where did Andy just go to? Come here a second. So I just want to touch on the group, the support that you have brought together really for the passengers at TT. So you have your Facebook group, don't you? And you're all communicating on there, offering information, and it's just so key and vital around here, isn't it? And it's oh, there we go.
Hold on.
There's a bit of smoke coming out.
It's a bit of steam. It's just
a bit of steam.
I think because it's sat still, it's overheating.
It's
only overheating.
It's such an important support network that you put in place there for everyone.
Yeah, it was just that I remember doing my first TT, and it can be a bit overwhelming. I mean, I remember just getting my little rubber band on my wrist and crying when I got back to my awning because I'd tried so hard to get here for so many years. So and it's just learning the course, and because it's very easy to start. Well, you can learn which way the bends go. It's then when you layer on top of that how to position yourself, then layer on top of that you don't need to do anything here, don't need to do anything here, but move a little bit here and little things like that, and it just sort of helps really. And then people get in touch and just sort of so on thinking about it. So just trying to help overcome everything that comes at you when you first turn up on the island.
Wonderful, great, priceless. Listen, gents, thanks so much for chatting to us. See you later. Thank you. So Andy Haynes started a private Facebook group a little while ago. Facebook kind of chat on Messenger, and you can get invited or request to be invited in there by other passengers. And he shares. They all share information like onboards. They also do Zoom calls, and they'll go through onboards together on a Zoom call and share notes and share information, which is just priceless and absolutely vital information for such a gargantuan course as a 37.73 mile course here on the Isle of Man TT. There's a shark attack, the number 32. Well, guys, first complete session. Tell us how it went.
It went pretty good. A lot of damp patches at the mountain. At the 31st, we had a little slip, so then we slowed down a little bit, and then we outbraked ourselves here at the Nook. But the second lap went pretty good, but a lot of damp patches, so we took our time to, and not too fast.
Steady as you
yes.
go. Do you enjoy it?
Yes, I enjoy it a lot. It's good to have a lot of laps now. So it was good. Yes, very happy.
Great. Well, listen, well done. Welcome to the Isle of Man TT, and we'll catch up with you later on in the week. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Three-wheeling. Thank you. That's the number 18 of René van der Donk and Valet van der Donk.
You understood?
So, welcome to the Alaman TT. Did you enjoy that?
Yeah. I very angry, very bumping show. It's very hot, but it's very good, very good.
Very good. Fun.
Sorry?
Very fun.
Ouais, very fun, oui.
Exactly.
Very fun. C'est bien, c'est vraiment bien, c'est chouette. Faut a little tour, laps.
Yeah.
It's very good, it's very good. Yeah.
Well done. I'm going to try and get your teammate right there as well. Thank you so much. Hello. Do you mind if we have a quick chat?
Yeah.
Welcome. Alaman TT. Tell us how that went for you.
Sorry, you speak very fast for me.
Okay. Welcome to the Alaman TT.
Yeah.
Tell us how that went for you.
It's very fun, great, and magic. And no, I'm very, very happy. It's fun. It's very fun. I'm very nervous and in back to start, and it just give. Very good.
Great. Thank you so much. So smiles. Merci. So, the sidecars have just completed most of them up to 2 laps, which is fantastic and priceless for them, really. It was an untimed session, so really, as many of them said, it's just about them getting comfortable, getting the feel, and dialing back in, really, for those that have already been here, learning it more, even more so for those that haven't, for all of those newcomers that we have. So the smiles, though, I think everyone was rather happy. I don't quite know. I'm going to try and check in with Jack and see whether he got an update from the Founds, from Pete Founds. So I'm not quite sure what was going on with their outfit there. It'd be great to have got a chat with him, but hopefully we can catch up with them at some point this week. Jack Laidlow. Oh, hello. How are we doing?
Yeah, good. How are you, Amy?
All right. So that was quite a nice session, wasn't it? They're all so happy to get out. Did you catch up with anyone that was providing you any behind-the-scenes information?
To be honest, in all honesty, no. 31 outfits left and 31 outfits came back, and there was lots of smiles and lots of faces. So I think that all round it was just a very good night. I mean, obviously there's a few outfits there that wanted to do a little bit of setup. I think Birchwood will talk a little bit about suspension and stuff like that. But it's that of course going to happen. It's the first time around this circuit for 365 days. So there's going to be a lot of different changes. People starting new bikes. I think Bruce, you saw he's on a Baker. He's been an Irishman through and through all the time I've ever known him. It's the first time he's done a lap on the Baker, and I think he seems very happy with it. To be fair, he seemed to be a bit more pace than there was last year. He was untimed, so there wasn't any official results, or you couldn't keep track of the speed or anything. But there's people out there looking quick, and they went out there to get a look around the circuit, and that's what they did.
Did you get to catch up with Pete Founds or anyone from the Founds team?
No, I didn't, unfortunately. They were all quite busy on. I think they've got a couple of problems. Well, maybe not problems, but just teething issues. But hopefully, maybe if you do the download later on tonight, we might be able to see what the crack is.
That was a good little plug, Jack. I like it. So, we will be signing off here. There's lots of very happy, very smiley faces there that have returned on those sidecars, on those three wheels, and it's pretty fantastic to witness. So, we're going. We're finally going. We're finally rolling. Jack, as he said, he will be back very soon in the daily download. So he will be live, heading around the paddock to see who we can track down, catch up with, and really get an update on how their session went. And I look forward to tuning in and watching that myself. So, from us here, after our Tuesday evening free practice session, it's the Isle of Man TT, everyone. Three-wheeling by the sport, for the sport. Welcome to the Isle of Man TT 2024. The bikes are ready and everybody is raring to go. It's set to be some exciting racing and we cannot wait to get going.
Starting first, Pete Founds and Jevon Walmsley. And of course, Ben Birchall unable to take the start. Here are the Crow brothers. What can they do? This always looks so nervous, doesn't it, on the sidecar outfit? Have a listen to that engine scream. Oh, lovely. Oh, he's pulled off to the side of the road.
World and British champions.
Ryan and Callum Crow closing down on Pete and Founds. They're fantastic performance. They're hunting for that win, aren't they?
Class act. Oh, and the gap's closed. Nice, clean pass. Oh, just floating that sidecar wheel. That really is a very, very daunting turn.
Look at this.
Callum Crow like an acrobat, twisting, flying his body into the pass.
Founds and Walmsley back up the inside. They run wide though. The Crow blast back into the lead.
This is unbelievable.
I'm still in awe of the passengers every single time we see it. Really pushing hard.
But we don't want to speak too soon.
Brilliant. That is high speed start. I'm in awe. I really am. They first TT win for Ryan and Callum Crow.
Riding with a level of skill and speed well beyond their years.
Hard to describe. You've just lived your dream with your brother. That's all we ever wanted in life, really, is to win a TT. And
loads of people out there waving and cheering. It's great. No, it's really good.
It feels like a bit of a dream, to be honest. I feel like I'm going to wake up and it's going to be race day all over again.
Riding around this place is just awesome, isn't it? You know, like the speeds and whatnot.
It's not only a race, it's everything around it.
Oh, how good's this? Where else would you want to be? Nothing prepares you for that. I'm down there in the fair and I'm just watching the curve come there.
It's really good to be back. I love riding my sidecar here.
As far as the TT goes, it's a pretty perfect start in my books.
It's got to take a lot of time to get used to how fast you're actually going.
It's all a bit surreal, really, but what an amazing place.
Here comes the tap on the shoulder and we're underway. Here they are, number 3.
A man with some serious experience, Dave Molyneux.
Oh, listen to that. Let's see what the gaps are looking like this time around. Oh dear, pulling up already.
The Honda is singing, absolutely nailed it. Very good.
That's lap record pace actually if it were a player. Unreal. Right now you've got, 5 outfits fighting it out for third. Wouldn't that be a story if Dave Molyneux looked it on the podium this afternoon? And he is up for this one. He's up for the fight.
Breaking hard now. Oh, yeah.
What?
That was a big jump, all 3 wheels.
Love that footage.
That's so committed, that bike's loud.
Wow! That's under lap record pace. They've got ahead of Ben and Kev on the road.
Lap record might be on.
Oh, they're just outside by a 10. That's incredible. Absolutely incredible. What a performance. Will they join the 120 club as well? They celebrate over the line. line, and they do join the 120 club.
Yeah, TT224, not bad. I'm so happy, I'm so thankful to Kev. He did a mega job. I'm delighted, I didn't expect it, so over the moon. Absolutely amazing to do that, an absolute dream come true. Yeah, the Manx took over today, didn't they?
Massive thank you to Chris Bowman and his team for all the dedication he puts into his sidecar. It's unbelievable.